Yo, what's up? This is John from Church Innovation Growth in the Peach Capital State. I'm going to try to keep this under 5 minutes. I really appreciate all the buzz on the square body, the Porter-built chassis from Longbed to Shortbed. Jason Vanetti at Vanetti Fabrication, he sells the kit. That's where I got it. Jason's a pretty good guy. I've been talking to him now for about a year and some change on some different stuff. Everybody was asking about the dry shaft. Yes, I'm running a 2-piece dry shaft. I'm shortening the rear part. Somebody said, well, you are not shortening it until you get the suspension done. That's true, but I have six inches of travel on the daggone stub coming out. So the drive line is pretty good where it's at. So if the drive line's pretty good where it's at and then it goes the other way, it ain't gonna know if whether it's here or there. And somebody says, oh, that's not true. Well, it is true, because the guy that does the drive line is probably one of the best in the world. He's got stuff all over the world, and he's right down the street here. It's at Rollover Racing. He's been in the drive line race car stuff his whole entire life. He is the guru on manual transmissions, rear ends, and drive lines. So if he says that's what it is, that's what it is. If he says you better go check that chicken outside under the yard, he's got a snuff can under his wing, you better go out there and check it, because I guarantee you that chicken's walking around with snuff can under his wing. So here's the second thing. Everybody said, is this kit bolted in? Yes. The leaf spring hangers are bolted in with grade 8 bolts. Yes, with nylon lock nuts. Are you leaving it like that? Yes, you can leave it like that. Should you weld it? You can if you want to. The only thing that's welded is the 2 pieces here and there. All right, so you have to have some kind of welding skill. 2, or why did you do that to a long bed? You should have bought a short bed to start with. Well, you know, if a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his ass when he hopped. How about that? So the next thing is I got beat slam up over the brake line. So when I cut the chassis, the lower part brake line was completely straight. It was like 17 inches straight, and then it radiused up, it come up like this, it radiused up, and then it turned and went, and it bolted to the frame. Where it bolted to the frame, and I unbolted the factory clip that held it from 1986, was kinked right here. See this? It was kinked. This originally was up underneath the frame, bolted with the original clips, like this, like that, the original clips. I did not kink it. It's probably been kinked since 1986. What I did was this. You see this part here? Right. Where's that big dog? See this piece right here? I cut this piece and radiused it up and put this union. Where this is kinked, it was bolted underneath. That's where the original brake line come down and bent continuously from the factory. Or maybe somebody replaced the rear brake lines between its lifetime. I don't know, but I didn't kink it. The bad part was everybody beat me up on that. I can't believe you done that. I can't believe you're gonna drive that truck like that with that compromise. Man, there's people driving these trucks around, man, with the front brake lines that's dry rotted, and you gotta pump the brake pedal to get the daggone hose from collapsing to release the calipers. Come on, man, easy. I'm not leaving it like that. I need brakes in the shop. The worst thing you can have in a shop is a vehicle that don't run, you gotta push, and 2, no brakes. So there's no sense in me replacing all the brake lines from here back, because everything from here back is leaving, because we're going with a whole new suspension. And I'm not taking none of this stuff out until the new rims get here. So the rims was ordered, and they're 22 by 12s on the back with a 6-inch lip, and they're 20 by 8s on the front with a 2-inch lip on the front, because he wants to run the stagger, the 20, the 22 stagger. So I'm building the truck around the rims. So I know that I'm gonna have to cut the rear end. I know, because I'm gonna have to move everything in. So why would I spend the money to buy new brake lines when I know I'm gonna get rid of it? So it's okay, boys and girls, relax. Remember what I said, just relax. Stop picking out stuff. The one bad thing Like somebody can have a gnatling in their paint. The rest of it looks amazing, but you pick that one bad thing out of it. Don't let me catch you walking around with no ugly girl, because I'm going to crucify you. Because I'm going to say, man, I tell you what, don't have no... Yeah, better stop, Jay. You're going to get banned. I'm telling you. You boys need to relax. So, here's the thing. Ease up, because until you clocked in and clocked out, it's all good, baby. So, I really appreciate you. I think it's hilarious. Keep it up. You can't have the good without the bad and the ugly. It's like the old Clint Eastwood movie. You can't have the good, the bad without the ugly. And why did I cut a long bed to a short bed? Why didn't I just buy a short bed? Well, these trucks right here are a dime a dozen that ain't beat back and forth and beat up or whatever. You can find one very decent. This one right here was a very nice truck. Everything had to be replaced on it fuel-wise because it had been sitting for 25 some years and fuel killed all the fuel injection. But the next truck I'm doing in the works, the chassis is supposed to be done around the end of February, March. It is a full mandrel bin chassis and everything. So maybe that'll be better for you guys. I don't know. Like I said, don't worry about the man up the road or the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch, worry about sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose end drag, piece of them chicken grease. I'm out.